Yay! It's coffee chat time with Lori and I. This is my beautiful friend. I think she's on that side of me. Lori. Or maybe you see her up there or over there. I'm not really sure. Lori and I were actually, I do a weekly coffee chat on Facebook Live on my business page, and I invited Lori to come on as a special guest. And we tried a couple of different times to add her on the live video of my Facebook Live, and we couldn't. The button was not showing up where I could invite her live with me. So we just, in a hurry, created a Zoom link and invited all of you guys to join us on Zoom. So we are recording this, and then we will post it in all the places after. So this is Lori.
Hello. Thank you, Catherine, so much for inviting me. I was so excited, and even excited with all the technical Facebook things. And it really kind of spoke to the topic that we were talking about. The universe really does have our back, and how things show up, how we don't think they'll show up.
Yeah, it never shows up like you think it will. And that's what, so Lori and I were going to talk about how the universe has your back, and it never shows up like you think it will, which got us onto Zoom and off of Facebook Live and la da da da. So let's rewind a little bit. I'm Katherine Oster, for those of you who don't know who I am. And I'm a certified facilitator with Access Consciousness, as is Lori. And what inspired me to ask her actually to be a special guest was her and I spent time together. We traveled down to Costa Rica together in August for certified facilitator training. And I just loved every minute of being with Lori, of traveling with her. And, travel doesn't always bring out the best in people. And it was so much fun. Nothing crazy really happened to us. Well, you did kind of faint in the Costa Rican airport. That was a little interesting, and it was totally fine. We handled it with ease. But there was no no drama or anything. And so Lori and I had so much fun together down there that we created also a weekend class that we have coming up in December. I'm hosting Lori at my place near St. Walburg, Saskatchewan. And so we'll tell you more about that later. But so then I was like, Lori, in my mind, I was saying, Lori, we haven't chatted in a while. Would you like to be my special guest? So here we are.
And I was so excited to be asked and to have this chance to chat and visit. And the time that we spent together in Costa Rica was so ease-filled and fun, and we had such funny times, and it really was a delight to spend all that time. And we roomed together, and we shared meals together, and we attended the class together, and
we
was just
together.
Amazing.
Yeah. We snored together.
We snored together. Our room was known amongst all the others as the frozen meat locker.
Oh yeah, because we both wanted it cold.
Yeah.
So there was one of the ladies, her roommate didn't want air conditioning, so it was so hot, and she wanted to come to our room.
Yeah. Which was a lot of fun. So we did some bars trades and some body process trades, and it was really delightful.
I'll never forget when we were messaging back and forth, kind of planning things. And I think you asked me, or did I ask you about air conditioning in the rooms? And I think maybe you asked me what I would like the temperature. There was something that came up about the air conditioning, and I was thinking in my head, oh my God, I hope she likes air conditioning and she's not one of those people who it makes her sick, so they don't want it on. It was so funny, and it worked out perfectly, actually.
And we had the air conditioning on as cold as it could go.
As cold as it could go.
As cold as it could go. Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome. Yeah, it was,
We were talking about our Costa Rica adventure.
it was really, the whole thing was inspiring, and the creations that really came out of that whole 10-day event really sparked some generative and creative energies, and I just have a desire to play more with Katherine, with you. Like, you have this sense of ease about you, and your willingness to just show up as you no matter what is going on, like me fainting in the airport, and I'm like, okay, something's happening, and you're like, oh, okay, oh, what can I do? What can I be? And it was like, then it was over. And it was just like, it really can be ease and simple and delightful. And yeah, so I'm really excited to create more and generate more with you and for all of us.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, so how, in all the ways that the universe has your back, how has that shown up for you, you know, in your life so far?
Oh
Give
my
me a
gosh.
couple of events.
Yeah, like daily. Daily. So one of the most recent examples that showed up like this week is in, so I have a healing practice, and so I book clients, you know, like hourly or, you know, that kind of thing, whatever. So every day, you know, I have my scheduling, and people are booked, whatever. And then this one day, like almost everybody that was in that schedule, like that morning of, were canceling or you know, like just couldn't, other things were happening in their lives, they couldn't come. So this whole thing just changed. And I was using the tools, and it's like, okay, so what is right about this that I'm not getting? Because it never shows up how I think it will. And I, in the past, went into the conclusions and the, oh my God, I have no, you know, all this stuff. And I was like, no, like, what is actually going on? What's required of me? Oh, me, I get to just choose and be in space and be with space. And oh, I have some people on my cancellation list that can come, you know, kind of like last minute. And so just going through all of it and not making it wrong, not making me wrong, not making the people's choosing, you know, wrong, because none of it is wrong. and every single appointment that had a cancellation or something going on filled with other people. And it was just remarkable. And I was really inspired by that, you know, yeah, this is the universe showing me that it's got my back, and it's got the people's back that were choosing something else, and it had the people's back that were requiring to come in the moment. Like, all of it just worked, and there was no wrongness in any of it.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. So
well, it's interesting because you totally stayed in the question, right? You like you said, nothing is wrong.
Yeah.
And look at what got created, you know, and I wonder, like, it's never, but in the past, so if you can look back to when you would have went to the crazy, you know, of like, oh my God, this is terrible, and oh my God, people are canceling, oh my God, I must be doing something wrong. So when you go back to that energy, if being with it like that, what probably would have showed up for you back then? Like, what did show up for you, if it did? Like,
yeah, in those days, because I did choose to, you know, go into that energy and the lack, you know, my money flow stopped. I had pain in my body that wasn't there even before. And I went into like the judgment of me, in that, well, something's wrong with me. I'm not doing something. I'm not enough. I'm not offering enough. My prices are too high. Oh my gosh, right? And all
just getting a sense of that energy is like, yeah, oh my God.
Yuck. And all of that, actually, in those days, I recognize it now as really killing the futures that I was asking to create. It was killing my business. It was killing the possibilities for other people to choose something different. It was killing the connection that I had with the clients that in those cases were choosing to, and everybody knows for themselves. I don't know for anybody but myself. And so I was killing their energetic knowing of what was the best choice for them in that moment. So really it was a destruction of everything.
Yeah,
you know, and
not a creation of anything.
no. So it gets easier. It's gotten easier for me. There are times where, you know, that energy still comes in almost like a default system. And so,
Well, just wait. I'm going to stop you. The energy comes in because, so truth, are you aware?
yeah.
So then when the energy comes in, are you just aware of somebody functioning in that as that, you know, like that whole conversation of who does this belong to? Oh my God, I think we're going down another topic right now. That whole conversation of who does this belong to, like, it doesn't come back. You're just aware of it. So now it's like, what are you going to do as being aware of it? Are you going to buy it as yours and function as, you know, from that? Or like, or you can choose to do as you did. Oh, well, what else is possible here? Okay, I have some free time. So now what can I create? I just want to take us off a little bit about Christmas and shopping at Christmas time. So last year, it was so loud and clear to me that we're aware, and that there's really this whole big sense of lack at this time of year, and anxiety and stress, and oh my God, I don't have enough money, and oh my God, am I going to buy a good enough gift, and oh my God, did I spend enough money on the gift? I was shopping. So I really noticed this last year. And when I would be shopping or out and about, you know, buying things, I was having so much fun and it was so great. Like I was totally being me. And I went into this one store and it changed. And I started going into my crazy of, oh my God, I have to use my credit card. Oh my God, I don't have enough money. Oh my God. And I'm like, holy fuck. Sorry. I was not that like 10 minutes ago. I wasn't that.
Yeah.
So what is this? Like, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm aware. This is probably somebody else is doing that in the store right now, and I'm aware of it. And I function from that so much of my life. I don't want to say because, but it's a really prevalent energy in the world, especially at this time of year. And I would function as that and live from that and drive myself crazy. And last year I noticed it loud and clear. And I'm like, you know what? This doesn't work for me anymore. I do not wanna, like, I'm not choosing this. So I started in my Facebook group. I think it was called something different last year, but this year now it's called Create Life Worth Living. I just made a different choice, and the different choice that I made was to go live into that Facebook group every day and sing the Money Come song. I think maybe you watched some of them. And every day at some time I would just go in there and sing money come, money come, money come, you know, money come play with me, and start changing my reality and how I functioned around money. And also doing it as a Facebook Live and inviting other people to do that with me, I get that it created something different in the world as well. So we are aware.
Yeah.
And
when these things start to show up and they feel like yours, they always feel like yours. Right? It's not yours. Ever.
Not yours.
Ever. You're aware. And everyone is aware. And so these tools and you know, utilizing the universe, having your back, and the tool of who does this belong to are such dynamic gifts that they're quick, they're easy, they're simple to use. You can apply them into everywhere, in especially when these, you know, you become aware of these energies and you recognize where you're functioning from, and you can change it. Everything can change. It can be easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything can change.
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah. And what else? And what else? And what else?
Yeah, and what else? And what else? Okay, so let's talk about the class, the Unwrap the Gift of You weekend class. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that weekend.
I'm so excited too.
So on Friday, December 20th, Lori will be offering abuse hold sessions. So you're booking abuse hold sessions at my place, so people that are close to here or want traveling for the weekend can receive an abuse hold session from Lori on Friday or Sunday.
Correct.
And Lori, can you tell us a little bit about the abuse hold?
Yeah. The abuse hold is a particular body process. So it is a hold that you receive after listening to the digital download class of clearing the original issues of abuse. And you need to be at least 30 times have listened to that. And that prepares you and it prepares your body to receive this body process. So when you do receive this body process, and when your body receives this process, it actually has the space to begin unlocking any and all forms of abuse that it has experienced. So
okay, I'm going to pause you for a second.
Yeah.
So what we just talked about, me going into the crazy lack, that is actually a form of financial abuse on me and my body.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Yes. So it can be, and I was going to say that it can be any type of abuse. And we talk about that and we can discuss that in, detail, the financial abuse, the verbal abuse, the psychological abuse, the, overworking abuse, all of these things that we don't necessarily think that are abuse, but anytime we take a judgment point of view about ourselves or our bodies, it's the energy of abuse. So we oh, go ahead.
So what has changed for you since you have received the abuse hold and became an abuse hold, a person that can offer abuse hold sessions, so an abuse hold practitioner?
So, I mean, there's so many things that I could talk for a long time about it. One of the things that really stands out for me with that abuse hold was giving my body permission to dissipate out of its molecular structures, cells, the atomic cells, the tissue, and beyond. Really those energetics of where I've locked any of those points of view, any of those judgments, any of those experiences, anything I've witnessed. How many of us are in the grocery store and we witness somebody perpetrating abuse on their body by whatever food they're choosing to ingest, and all these things that we just don't think of necessarily, right? So our bodies are aware and we are aware. So our bodies are taking in all of that information, and if we have a fixed point of view about something, we lock that into our systems. So this abuse hold can dynamically and potently, with ease and kindness, begin that unlocking process. And you don't have to go into the abuse to be relieved of it, which is really amazing. Remarkable, and many people spend their whole lifetime in different types of therapies, to change these
Go back. They
aspects.
have to like go back and
Yeah,
relive the moment.
and sometimes that is what's required, and this is not that. This is really a gentle, kind way to give your body permission to release any of that information or energies that we've locked into our systems. Yeah.
And
So
like, I'm just like, I'm so excited because that is my gift to me and my body this Christmas, receiving an abuse hold session from Lori.
yeah, it's actually, and I found this for myself. I've received it a few times myself now, and every time it is this gift of kindness that um, just isn't doesn't show up very often in
No,
our
I
world,
know.
and and this can be a really a lovely way to gift kindness to your body and to your being,
Yeah.
and to receive this process from someone that is willing to be that space for you. It
Yeah.
yeah, it's really delightful, and I feel very honored that I get to be that for this process, and for the bodies that are willing to choose it and the beings that are willing to choose it. And yeah, so how did I get so lucky?
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
And so that's about the abuse hold session. And I mean that I feel like that barely touches the possibilities with that, but that's that. And then
yeah,
Friday evening we're doing a right body for you taster class. What
yeah.
does your body have to do with your life anyway?
Really? Like, what does your
Like
body have to
only
do with your life anyway?
everything. Oh my God. I'm so grateful for these tools and processes. I know the day that we were supposed to do our coffee chat, I just went live on my own and talked about what my relationship with my body was pre-access, and it was not fun at all. Like my poor body, I'm so grateful that it put up with me.
Yeah.
You know,
And bodies do, they continue to put up with us.
I know.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
said like the overworking, the abuse, I was like, that was totally what I always did. And I still actually will I recognize when I go into that with my body. And then I'm just like, okay, I could make another choice now, you
Yeah.
know? But I didn't even know there was another choice before.
And this is one of the beautiful things about these tools, and in particular the tools of Right Body for You, is that we really get to explore where these things are showing up for us as individuals in our life, and what our bodies are willing to contribute and have a desire to contribute and generate and create with us. And it's not about going into the wrongness, except we're taught that all of it is a wrongness. Having a body
Yeah.
is a wrongness, and then having a body
Yes.
that is this or that or not this or not that, or all of that, all these conditions and projections of what bodies are supposed to be. And okay, my body doesn't look like any of that, so what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Right Body for You intro is an invitation to consider what else is actually possible for you and your body. And what if the right body for you is the body you have,
Yeah. Oh my God. What
right?
if the right body for you is the body you have?
I know,
Wow.
right?
What?
First time I heard that, I was like, what? Yeah. So
Yeah.
we talk about that, and we talk about lots of different things, and the people that show up in the class create the class as well. So it's your questions that generate the topics, and it's really an insightful class. It's fun. It's interactive. Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
Me too.
Intro. Yeah.
And of course, we will have yummy snacks and refreshments. And my niece, I've hired her to create some delicious appetizers and sweets for us. So
Yum.
all the bodies will be well looked after.
Well, and who's eating? The being or the body,
right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another that can be another topic, another avenue that we have discussion around and get clarity.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So it can be it'll be a lot of fun, and bodies love to enjoy each other and have fun with each other, and yeah. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
And then Saturday, Lori's coming to facilitate a couple of body processes.
Yes.
I don't remember the names of them right now.
I do, but my paper fell on the floor, so I just have to get them.
Okay, you get it then. It'll be faster than me looking it up on my computer.
I wrote them down. So the morning class, so these classes are body processes, so they're not foreign to your body. It's just oftentimes they're energies that have not been activated or generated in the body. So we go through how to do that, how to activate these energies. Yeah, so it's really easy. And the bodies are just like loving all these energies. So, okay, so the morning class is eradication and dilution of all emotional intensities and restoration of the joy of embodiment. So, who doesn't have emotional intensities around this time of year?
Oh my God. I'll never forget when we picked these body processes. In Costa Rica, we were just talking about this class, and we're like, okay, what body processes? And we read that one, and we're like, that one.
It was very clear that it desired.
Can you say it again?
Yes. The eradication and dilution of all emotional intensities and restoration of the joy of embodiment.
Restoration of the joy of embodiment. Yeah. Oh my God.
I know, right? So that's the morning class. The afternoon class is bioenergetic actualization of all the elements of the reversal of aging and olding and the creation of continuous growth into indefinite living.
Yum. Reversal of aging and olding and continuous creation into indefinite living.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. Oh, I can't wait.
I know.
Like even just saying the body process is like.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The thing with these is you can, if you're choosing one, you can. If you choose both of them, you can. Just register for them and and then
we'll get in touch with you. Yeah.
The links will be somewhere.
Be with this video somewhere. Whether you're receiving this in an email or in your Kajabi library or seeing it on Facebook.
And if you have no idea what the heck we're talking about, just message one of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you have no idea who we are, rewind to the beginning of the video. It happens sometimes and it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Like what? And like the weekend before Christmas? Oh my God. I can't wait.
Yeah. And I wonder what these classes are desiring to contribute to all of us moving through and navigating the holiday season and the closing of one year, the opening of a new year, with bodies and with beings and the earth. And I just wonder. I wonder. I'm so excited and I'm so curious and love for you all to come and join us.
Yes. And Lori and I are also doing a last minute creation online. It's called 21 Days of Money, the Advent series based on the How to Become Money workbook. We start on December 1st, but if you are seeing this after and you want to join us, you sure can.
Yeah.
And every day we're going to get on Zoom at 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time and just go like do an energetic exercise, an energy pull. I'm really tapping into the I am power, I am control, I am awareness, I am money. There's one more. I'm creativity. I am money. Like every single day, engaging with those energies and becoming the energy of money and wealth, and really getting into the gifting and receiving of, like that the holiday season can be.
Yeah.
And then what if that doesn't just have to be, over the holiday season? What if you can be that every single day of your life? Like,
I wonder. I wonder.
And
I
so,
wonder.
yeah. So
Wow.
21 days of money. And then we're also going to be doing 3 1-hour live facilitation calls on Mondays, about an hour long, where I don't know, maybe we'll look at the workbook, or, the people who show up and ask questions will also create those calls, and we will look at, whatever you would like to change and be, and whatever questions that you have too. So there'll be a link for that with this video as well.
Yeah. And if you register for that today, you get.
Oh yeah, there's a coupon code. I almost forgot.
The coupon code.
We're offering 30% off, and the coupon code is valid until, I think I made it valid till December 1st, just so then I would have time to send this video to people if they didn't watch it right away. It gives you a little buffer time. So if you go to the checkout page before December 1st, you will get the coupon code. So yes.
Yeah, so there's so many things to choose from and to receive from and to gift with. Like, oh, I'm really super excited about all of it.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, lovelies. Thank you, Lori. And I will send all of you the replay. And if you have any questions, let us know.
All
right.
Thank you so
Until
much,
next
Katherine.
time.
Bye.
You're so welcome. Bye-bye for now.